Welcome back to the show. You are watching The Founder. I'm Tasha, and we have a brand new guest, Navodh, with me from Gunasiri Exports. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So tell me about yourself and, of course, where it all started.
I'm from Gunasiri Exports. We are basically a fiber baling company,
Okay.
and we export coconut oil, fiber bales, coconut virgin oil,
Okay.
and RBD coconut oil as well. And we are under our parent company, Gunasiri Oil Mills and Refineries,
Okay.
which has its own brand name as a Cocoline. And it was started in 1982.
1982. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about Gunasiri Exports.
So we are basically a fiber baling company, and we export coconut oil, coconut RBD oil, coconut virgin oil, and fiber bales as well. And we are under our parent company, Gunasiri Oil Mills and Refineries, which has its own brand, Cocoline, which makes coconut RBD oil.
Okay.
And it was started in 1982, and Gunasiri restarted in 2015.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you mean by that? They restarted in 2015?
There was an internal issue,
Okay.
and then we had to close down actually.
Okay.
And after 2 years, I wanted to start it back, and then we brought in the fiber baling business into it.
Okay. So how has it been for you so far?
It's pretty challenging.
Challenging. Would you say it has been even more challenging because of the pandemic as well?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, for the past year, we had more than like many orders from Europe,
Yeah.
and then suddenly when Germany, UK, they went into lockdown.
Yeah.
We had like either the orders were cancelled or postponed. So we had problems with rescheduling,
Yeah.
and then suppliers. They had already taken advance payments.
Right.
Yeah, so it was a huge mess.
So in your entire career, would you say this is the most challenging time, or did you have any other, of course?
Kinda, but I think it was challenging in a good way.
Yeah, it was. It was. It's always a light at the end of the tunnel,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Because it actually helps us to like foresee what's going to happen in the future as well. What to do. Yeah.
So is this something that you always wanted to do?
Yeah, from a young age, I just wanted to be a businessman and entrepreneur. And my two grandfathers were businessmen as well.
Okay.
So one of them had a brand name called Nimal's Tea,
Okay.
and he owned Burnside Group,
Right.
which had like 600 acres of tea plantations. And then my paternal father, he had fiber mills, rice mills, bakeries.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So it comes in the family as well.
Yeah, and then my father turned it into Gunasiri Oil Mills and Refineries.
Awesome. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be very proud watching this today.
Hope so.
Yeah. So what's a marketing strategy that you rely on up to this day?
We actually, when we started, it was like very competitive as well. Like for example, when we took virgin coconut oil,
Yeah.
and RBD and all these things, that the problem was that all the products had the same competition level.
Yeah.
So what we did was we broke, for example, if you take virgin coconut oil, we broke into different segments like pharmaceuticals, and then food manufacturing,
Right.
FMCG, and then we actually broke into two different teams, and then we marketed differently.
Okay.
So then we found out that all these markets, like the differentiated markets, they behave differently,
Right.
and they had their own price range,
Right.
and that's how we are at the top of our game to this day.
Oh, congratulations! What are you hoping for in the year 21?
Of course, COVID-19 to be
Oh,
over,
yeah.
and I think it's Sri Lanka as a country to move forward.
Move forward. Yeah, exactly. So now tell me what the most challenging, or should I say difficult thing is having a business?
In Sri Lanka, the most challenging is working with the employees. I mean,
Yeah.
in my industry actually, because they always try to find the easy way out.
Easy way out, yeah.
And if you give them a task, they would be like, the first thing is like why they shouldn't be doing it.
That's so true.
Yeah. And the other thing is that in our industry, we don't see many younger employees, like younger.
Yeah, okay.
And I think it's because they want to be tuk-tuk drivers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and having smartphone is one of them.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah, so I hope there would be like youngsters because there's a lot of things. Like, it's like a university, like from like not just one particular welding, and then like there's
a lot of different pathways. Yeah.
So
if it's something that you weren't doing right now, like I can tell you're very passionate about what you do. If it wasn't for Gunasiri Exports, what would you have been doing instead?
I'd probably be still trying.
Still trying to make it out there, right? Okay, so what's your definition of success?
My definition of success is actually trying to provide a quality product which better the society. Actually.
Yeah. And of course, for everyone watching out there, there must be some young people, like you said, looking up to you and saying, okay, I want to be like this guy. He's now an entrepreneur and businessman. What kind of advice would you give them?
If you have something, if you have a good idea, just keep your cool, try and focus on your business.
Right, and not to give up just like you.
Yeah.
Is there someone you admire, and if you ever had the opportunity to sit at dinner with a founder of your liking, locally or internationally, who would it be?
Probably think Elon Musk would be.
Elon Musk,
because he failed in his first years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a proper failure success story.
And an inspiration too. So this next question is actually from the Colombo Cooperative, which is the wonderful venue we are here in today. They're all about providing modern workspaces for creative minds and, of course, companies of all sizes. They would like to know what your number one value in business and in life is.
Quality.
Quality.
Yes. Because lot of businesses think it's quantity.
Yeah.
And that's not true. What I have seen in my industry.
Yeah.
And when it comes to Sri Lankan oil or fiber market, there's like a lot of adulterated quality. Yeah. And then it actually brings down the price, but in the long term, there's a probability that we would lose the international market. Because they actually want quality.
They want quality, exactly. Thank you so much for joining us here today, and I really hope that. Wishing you all the best, first of all. Where can people find out about Gunasiri Exports?
You can check us out on our website, gunasirioilmills.com.
Okay.
And then we are already, within few weeks, we are opening our new Instagram account as well.
Okay. Thank you so much, Navodh, for joining us. And there you have it. That's Navodh from Gunasiri Exports.